Abusia, hi GW1 TV, and here's a story about one lady called Laura Corte. Yana story, a security, was social media, and so na Abusia story na kwa is police for stop Uber no team. Senka, omo person mo boss search kakra wo na. In fact, omo target lady ni say omo person mo searching a bag mu ne ade. And the lady was surprised. Probably, I don't know, but she was surprised because this practice has been going on. Or surprised, say, please for no ejina no na one person was searching a bag, or try so better no matter, but on say police officers no get exasperated or get upset. Into na ko a kakra. Shema mention kakra. Into the lady requested, say, fine. If that is the case, there on one casa bear empty bag, she wouldn't want to be implicated because in stories be bright. It say, "Sabi a pussy for be glad to me implicate you. Me the normal bishop bag." That is the story out there. It is alleged. It is legend so here one what is our stories maybe into one. He said no, she wouldn't be a victim this time round, and and I just said on no. Or empty the bag and all right to be, but police officers and said, we have to search your bag. And so upon some slight heated argument, that it had to be taken to the police station. So the police officers had to join the Uber or whatsoever to be taken to the nearest police station. I think it's a Greater Estate Police Station or a Greater Estate Police post. Now, according to lady, I'm calling police officer and report the lady at the counter, one police officer, a lady, of course, at the center. Na omo report here and na the aquacoin said no, the lady's bag ought to be searched because omutimi eputi said no, it's a random search and that is right. Yeah, so she had to be searched. And police officer now no counter or lady no lady ni baby ni normal mo search ya ni ade but the police officer now mo do mo ban insist say mo ran kasa person mo yede edo mo nsa search bag ni ya ko which lady ni say dabi mente no ma say I didn't na still wo person do nsa rubber bag ni mo search me bag mo ni ade be of course why empty bibia cart ni ade wo mi na ade agu and the lady was still confused because until the air course na say ade but he insisted. And the lady, the breakdown of the stories, about in series, part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4, whatever. I was the Yanko videos, Don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. You can also follow us on Facebook as well as TikTok and other social media platforms. Within the Eric Papa Yanko stories, and then how I unfold the bye to us.
Hi, good morning. So yesterday, I was going to the hospital with my friend. So I was going to go to her house, pick her up, and then go to the hospital with her. And on my way, the boat I was sitting in was stopped by the police. And we had seen cars that, they were checking the car. Okay, they look inside and they're like, go. They look inside and they're like, go. And that was what happened with our car. He stopped us, looked inside, then he hit the top of the car. So my driver assumed it meant okay, go. So when my driver was going, he came again and he stopped the car. And the driver said, oh, I thought you meant I could go because you hit my car. And he was like, no, that's not what he meant. The driver should park. So the driver parks and then he comes to the side, my side. All this while I'm on my phone because I'm assuming it has nothing to do with me. I'm on my phone. He comes to my side, he knocks on my window, and the driver winds down, or I wind down, one of us winds down my window. And then he greets me, what's your name? What's in your bag? Now let me show you what I did. So when I was told to open my bag, I did this. Obviously I've removed some things from my bag, but I was like this, showed him inside my bag. And it was very obvious what was in my bag. My purse, I had another phone in my bag. I had my passport and some other things in my bag. And he goes like, I have to search your bag. And he opens the door immediately. So already I'm like, relax. Like, I've heard too many stories. About, even in the comment section, there are so many stories about how they put something in your bag and then you become a culprit. And I really was not ready to be a culprit. I was not ready to pay any kind of fees it was not going to happen. So I now ask. So as he opens the door, I'm so confused already because I'm already not in a good state of mind. So I'm just initially I was going to give my bag, and then I asked that, may I know why I'm being searched? And this is my tone. May I know why I'm being searched? Do I fit any description? This is my tone. Unfortunately, I don't have that on camera. And he goes, immediately you ask a police in Ghana any question, you are is so I asked, may I know I'm being searched? Do I fit any description? And he was like, you're asking me questions? I said, I want to search your bag. I want to search your bag. You're asking me questions. And one thing I think I should have done was just to remove the things out of my bag myself rather than going to the police station and wasting time. However, he might not even have allowed me to do that, but next time I'll try that. And so he I'm telling you, I want to search your bag. You don't know the law. I know the law, and I'm telling you that I want to search your bag. That was what he kept saying. So as he's talking, I start to call my mom, and I call my mom and I ask her, is it normal? Because in my mom, I'm a grown adult, like, yeah, but I need my mom's approval sometimes. I call her and I ask her, is it normal? Like, I'm unaware. And my mom goes like, I've never heard this before. I've never heard this being done. And already he's offended. That's why did you call somebody? I don't know. He thought maybe I'm calling somebody that can. I don't know. I really don't know what he thought. Okay, when you're done, me too, I want to talk to the person. I want to talk to the person. But when he heard me saying, mommy, he didn't want to talk to her again. And then, unfortunately, my mom's network was not stable where she was. And so, the call had to end. And then he goes like, you didn't even talk to me and you called somebody. And I said, no. I asked why I was being searched and if I fit a description. No, you didn't ask me why you were being searched. You only asked me if you fit a description. I was like, okay. Because I really didn't want to go back and forth with him. And genuinely, I think a lot of people say I was calm in the video, but I was scared because I've heard so many stories of police slapping people. I've heard too many stories of police slapping people, and I really don't want to get slapped. So while he's talking to me, his colleague that's searching another car or had stopped another car or something, was doing something, came and is like, what is she saying? What is she saying? And I think they have some communication. I want to search her. Da, da, da. Madam, give your bag. Give your bag. We want to search you. We want to search you. And I'm even one girl, 2 police officers. Already, I'm like, hey. And that one was so aggressive. I'm telling you, if you got you, would have slapped me. Let me search you. Let me search you. And I'm like, okay, I get it, but like, why are you searching me? You look suspicious. You look suspicious. And they were just so angry that you are even asking us any question. Let me do another part. This is becoming too long. Okay, part 2. So I'm asking why I look suspicious. Is there anything I've done? Is there anything I've said? Like, what makes me suspicious? Like, what makes me look so suspicious that you have to check my bag after I've showed you the contents in my bag? I realized now that I was asking all the wrong questions. I didn't need to ask why I look suspicious because my main problem was him searching my bag, and I should have stuck with that. Like, you know, I don't want you to search my bag, or can I remove the contents out myself, or not even ask and just begin to remove the contents out myself. So, you know, he has nothing to search. So I know that now. Also, in the comment section, people have educated me that police do random searches, and so it's something that is normal. And unfortunately, I happen to be chosen for the random search. And the police officer also did mention random search when we got to the police station. Bear in mind, on our way to the police station, I'm shaking like, what if? What if I get there and they put me in prison, or they put me in jail, or they beat me there? They are all men. What comforted me a bit was when he said he didn't know the nearest police station, which means we're not going to his station. We're probably going to a different station, which he isn't, you know, familiar with. However, I was still scared. When we got to the police station, it was a lady. Thank goodness. Even with ladies, I was still scared, you know, how ladies are perceived. So it was a lady there, and he greeted and he told her, this young lady is refusing to be searched. And in fact, let me put the video here. Let it not be my word. I want you guys to watch it yourself. It's not really clear, so yeah.
Good morning.
Okay, part 3. So after he has reported me and the lady tells me to come to her side, she tells me to empty the contents out. She did not check my bag. She tells me to empty the contents out of my bag. And then she searches. Note that the man also follows me. The first officer follows me. So he's watching as I'm emptying the contents out of my bag. I remove my purse. I remove everything that is in my purse. I have nose rings in my purse. I have earstuds in my purse. I have pictures in my purse. I have my mom's cards in my purse. I removed everything. The only thing I did not remove were my bank cards, my identification cards, and my cash. And with my bag, there was one identification card in my bag, just in case I don't take my purse out. I always have an identification card in my bag, and so that was what I removed out. I'll show a video of that also. And after I show the woman everything and she's satisfied, she looks behind her because the first officer is standing behind her, and she asks him, "Are you okay?" Meaning, like, "Are you okay? I've searched her now. Are you okay?" Because there's nothing implicating in her bag. So, "Are you okay?" The officer says, "Yeah, he's fine." The first officer, that is. Then the second one, the aggressive one, goes like, "No, he wants to also search the bag." He's speaking she. At this point, I stopped recording because the woman was like, when she turned to the guy, "Are you okay?" I felt okay. That's the end of the story. I'm going home. This second officer says, "No, he wants to search. He wants to search." And in my mind, I'm like, bro, you are questioning her authority. You brought me here to report me to her, and she has checked my bag. She says it's okay. So what's your problem? And then I think the other guy feels like, okay, no, I brought her, or like I stopped her, so I will check. Like, then the first officer goes like, okay, no, he will check because he stopped me. I've already removed the contents from my bag already, so he's not checking my bag. He's just looking through the content. So let me show you. Also, as he's searching my stuff, I'm asking, like, "Madam, can you please explain to me what's going on?" Because I was genuinely confused. It's like, so let me show you that video.
Move it one by one. What we're gonna have to say that let you inside my hands.
Mom's business card, my picture.
That is very fine. Be very fast.
What did you say?
Let's put it
Please,
I don't.
You give zero.
I don't mind whoever's.
No, that was not what you said.
Put it down. I'll have to do the same. Don't worry. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. I'm not touching you. Put it down.
You touched me.
Put it down. You can step aside. Touch you right now.
Yes, you did.
No problem.
That's okay.
No problem.
That's okay. He's searching. We'll be recording from here. No, I want her to explain.
I'm blessed. You don't have right to explain to you. Who are you? Continue searching. Thank you. Do something in case you will see what next will take.
Pull it open. Oh, madam, can you explain to me? Okay. Thank you. Please, are you going? Are you going? Part 4, and hopefully the final part. After he's done searching my stuff, he tells me, okay, pack up. So while I'm packing, he's waiting for me, and he says he wants to explain what happened and why he did what he did. The other officer, the second one, is like, let's go, because he's unhappy that he has not seen anything implicating. However, the first officer says, no, she wants an explanation, so I'll give her one, because if you heard me in the third part, I kept asking the lady officers that what is going on, I don't understand, can you explain to me what is happening? So while I'm packing, he tries to explain. At this point, everybody wants to talk, and then there's a lady officer who says, oh, let one person talk. So he tries to explain, and in his explanation, he mentions random. I hope you understand the meaning of that word. And I mentioned that, no, you didn't say that when you stopped the car. You didn't say that you were doing random search. And again, I realized that I was wasting my time talking about the wrong thing. The main problem is I don't want your hand in my bag. I don't want your hand in my bag. Because I've heard too many stories of people being implicated by police because the policemen want them to pay a certain fee. And I'm not about to pay that fee. And so I'm glad I went to the police station because there were other witnesses there who are not in any form of alliance. You know. So yeah. I think that's the end of my story. Oh, also in the end I did cry. So those of you saying, oh my gosh, you're so tough. I did cry. I might put it in the end also. I forgot to mention that the lady officers, so after they finished everything, the men left. So the people that brought me to the station left, and I was left with the ladies there. And you know, I was like, she should tell me the truth. Is this how it's done? Is this how it's supposed to be done? And then another lady walks in, and then this first lady tells the other lady what happened, and then I start tearing up, and then the lady's like, no, don't worry, don't be embarrassed, you know, this happens, and you know, they don't know what you're going through, but they did this, yada yada yada. They were extremely nice. I was surprised that the lady officers were that nice. I'm telling you, they were very, very nice. Very nice.
What's that?
No, Master, I need to explain. She said she's asking for explanation why we stopped her. So, you want to start first? Yes, she is.
Random stop and search, but you stopped my boat car. You didn't search the boat. You didn't search the driver. You searched me.
You are the passenger. You are passenger on board the car. Listen. I'm explaining. Listen to you. I'm explaining to you that when I stop a car, it is on my discretion. I listen to the word I'm using very well.
Yeah.
Yes, it's on my discretion to decide who and who I want to search. You do not have to listen to me. You do not have to ask me. why I'm searching this. You said the person.
Let me get you right. I don't have to ask you
why I'm searching this
why
and I'm not searching this, because the word I used was a random.
Random.
And if you understand the meaning of a random,
You didn't say that initially. I have it on camera. Yes.
Anything less is thanks to God. It's much of this. It's much of that.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Because you have a lot
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Thank you very much.
Part of our life, okay?
Thank you.
Your name?
Laura Porty.
Adolfo, so that is the end of the story. In fact, a lot of people are clashing on social media saying, say, what she did was right. Some are also believing, say, it was too much of a show off to the police officers. Now, we will be a Otai Enamakra and as some part of Ghana, we say this is very, very common. In fact, police randomly stops people, search their bag. For now, Obi Enim said, something legal and I say illegal, and if you don't allow yourself to be searched in SOA, Obi Enim say you could be arrested and maybe sent to court for that or not. I think say IGP Dampare, when he chances on this particular video, Obe educated the masses on it. What is your take on this? For Adwinche, and for comment section, am I Vimba so ena we yada CP
Dampare'S TV.